Hey everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. We're doing another live. I thought I'd do things a little bit different. and instead of doing lives and going through each of the signs, which as you know takes me a while, I wanted to just be able to pop on, do a reading that can resonate with most people watching. And you take the messages as they resonate with you. But my intention when I sit down and channel messages, I'm asking for information and messages that will resonate with everybody watching or most people watching in some form or another. Okay, so I'm calling these types of readings feels personal because, again, the intention is for it to feel like a personal reading. So let's get started. Okay. All right, so we have the King of Wands that wanted to fly out. I'm going to do a Celtic cross and take you through all the messages and then tie them together, of course. I don't know why this isn't focusing. Dude, wake up. Okay, that's a little better. I've also linked I call her my bonus sister because sister-in-law doesn't cover it. I've linked her Etsy shop where you can find her homemade candles. She does them herself, guys, and I don't know how she does it, but every time she just gets the scent like perfect, and they last such a long time. Okay, so we have a fire sign situation showing up here because we have the King of Wands. The strength card is a challenge. So let's see. Angels and guides, give us messages that are going to resonate with everybody watching. It's going to feel like a personal reading to everybody watching, where they need to know at this time for their highest good. Oh, and the Nine of Wands, the Moon, the Queen of Wands. I thought the Nine of Wands was the Queen of Wands, but there she is. The World. Hi, One Divine Tarot. Good to see you too. The Six of Cups, Temperance, more fire sign energy. The Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So, guys, what I'm looking at is finishing something that was unfinished business. It can be in the realm of relationships. I do have soulmate energy here. So we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You know, I don't use words like soulmate and twin flame and all that kind of stuff. I don't use it lightly because I think people take it and run with it and, as usual, go in the wrong direction. Because we get too excited and we do too much, right? When we feel like we figured something out. But I do see that kind of energy where if it's not the exact same person that you've been talking to, dealing with, in whatever capacity, love, work, whatever, family members usually as well, it's the same situation happening to you over and over again. Hi, Maria Elizabeth. So here's what we got. We have the King of Wands. I'm just going to show you the cards and then tie the messages together. The challenge is the Strength card. Crowning you is the Nine of Wands. No, it's the Six of Wands, my bad. I'm still learning the deck. It's the Six of Wands. In the foundation, the reason for everything is the Moon. In the past, we have the Queen of Wands. So we have our true pair. In the near future, we have the World. Maria Elizabeth, we're doing a reading that's meant to feel like a private reading, like a personal reading to everybody watching. So just take the messages as they resonate with you, okay? In the position representing you, we have the Six of Cups. In your environment, we have Temperance. Hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Cups. And in the outcome, we have the Seven of Cups. So one scenario that I'm seeing very, very clearly is someone finally being done with another person. The reason why it has not been working out for these two is because someone was a bit of a control freak. This is also someone who's very, very much about their ego. There was deception with the moon card, flat out lies, maybe even cheating, or just a lot of illusions, half truths, or you're always guessing about this person. I can wonder why they're doing this and why they're doing that, because they won't tell me, so I need to understand. You really try to understand this person, but here's the control issues, right, with the Six of Wands. It's someone who likes the attention. It's someone who does not want to settle down. Do you mean like super chats, Maria Elizabeth, or like just questions? I can do questions at the end, if that's okay. I just want to make sure I get the reading to make sense here, tied together. So this is, again, someone who is more about themselves than other people, someone who enjoys attention, someone who likes being in the spotlight, someone who likes to have options. They may never do anything about them, but they like to know that they're there, right? In the near future, we do have the World card. So the World card talks about some sort of a completion, something coming full circle. I feel like in the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Moon in the foundation, you may have tried to talk to this person. You may have tried to work it out with this person. You may have tried to give them a chance over and over and over again, and it's just not happening. You may not be speaking at this time, or you may not even be together. If you're together, there's a distance, there's separation, there's stubbornness. I don't want to reach out first. They need to reach out. They need to take responsibility for what they did. In the near future, there's either a trip. You're very welcome. There's either a trip, but I feel like, they're coming in very lightheartedly, like nothing's happened. Or this is that feeling of, okay, I know what needs to happen here. I need to cut this off. I need to walk away. Hi, Alexandra. So in the position representing you, you are in two minds about this with the Six of Cups, because either you've been in this relationship or situation for a long time, or you're thinking about the good times, but at the same time you're thinking, but is what I'm thinking about still the case? Because a lot has changed. But that's why you have been hesitating, because you feel attached to this situation. In your environment, we have the Temperance card. So what's coming in with the Temperance card? Again, this can be the energy of Sagittarius, but this is a time of taking a step back to contemplate, to figure out what you really want to do. For some of you, this could be talking about a child separation, or this could be talking about, just taking a break, or actually saying, look, let's go our separate ways and figure things out, and we'll see what we're going to do after this. In your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Cups. I feel like you know that your wishes are not attached to this person. So you can have what you wish for, you can have the happiness and the fulfillment, but it's not going to be with this person. So that's why you have the wish as the wish card, right? Of being happy and everything. And it's showing up as a fear, because you know that in order to be happy and fully fulfilled, you're going to have to be by yourself, or at least not with this person, or not in this situation. And in the outcome, we do have the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, I'm seeing this as, for some of you, now you're done with this, now you're single, or now you're separated from the whole thing, and you're looking at options. Okay, what can my life be now? What do I want to do? What would make me happy? Because now I'm just thinking about myself for a change. This could be dating. This could be just looking online to see what else is out there. This could also be like looking for other jobs or looking for other places to live. This is looking at your options, and then you decide what you want to do about it. Okay. If this isn't a work scenario, it's a situation where someone has been purposefully, I think, holding you back and blocking your progress, and telling you half-truths. Oh, promotions are not allowed within the company right now. Raises are not allowed within the company right now. There's a budget freeze or whatever. And it's just been one thing after another, but you have been doing all the work. They may have been taking credit for your work. But again, it's that soulmate energy where that boss might be a soulmate for you, because they're pushing you to learn about your self-worth and what you're willing to do to stand up for what you deserve. And that's exactly what the scenario is if it applies in a work situation. Okay, because everyone's looking at them Like, oh my God, they're so amazing and they're doing this and that and the other. They don't know what's going on in the foundation, that actually you're doing everything. And in the near future with the World card, there is some sort of, again, I'm getting this realization, like I've had enough. There's also a sense of win here, a sense of victory. Hi, Mariam. So you might be getting some good news. If you have been looking at other opportunities, you might be getting some good news, and that is what gives you that push, to say, okay, I'm going to choose something else. I'm going to go a different direction. And then you have this conversation here with the boss or your coworkers or whatever, telling them, okay, well, I have this other opportunity and I really want to take it. I like it here. I've enjoyed my time here. I like working with everyone, but my career isn't progressing. So I'm in between a rock and a hard place. With the Temperance card in your environment, this scenario, they might actually be talking to you about staying. Okay, so what do we need? What would we need to do to get you to stay? What are the other people offering you? And they will try to match that. It won't be exactly what the other people are offering you. Because why? Because they're not really willing to give you what you deserve. They're just willing to give you what they can get away with for you to stay, if that makes sense. Okay. And I see you having a decision to make with the Temperance card and the Seven of Cups, and it's not decided. It's not leaning one way or the other. It's up to you. You can choose to stay here and take what they're offering you, even though it's less than what you deserve, or you can choose to cut ties and go in a different direction where you have now a world of possibility opening up to you. Okay, so let's get more information. So we have the Santa Muerte, so that is a death card. So everything's happening because something needs to end. Okay, this cycle, this type of relationship, this type of environment, it's bad for you, it's toxic. You have had some sort of realization. Someone either offered you something that you truly do deserve, and that opened your eyes to the fact that where you've been is less than what you deserve, or something along those lines. So let's clarify. Please clarify these energies. So yeah, with the King of Wands, we have the Page of Cups. There was some communication happened. Either someone expressed how they feel about you, or someone paid you some really nice compliments. And you're like, wait, yeah, that's true. I am great. I am awesome. I am a hard worker. I deserve the best. That's true. Or there was an actual offer involved. And you're like, okay, let me compare what is offered to where I am. And that made you realize that actually where I am is not where I deserve. The Strength card, we have the Page of Swords, so another page. So again, the challenge, this person is withholding communication as a form of control, as a form of manipulation. You are still trying to talk to them. You're still trying to do the right thing. You're still trying to give them a chance. Because with the Page of Cups, that's still, I still care about this. I still want it to work. I don't really want to go if I don't have to. But they're trying to still be manipulative. They're withholding communication as a control tactic and a form of manipulation. With the Six of Wands crowning you, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's down to money. They don't want you to go, but they still want you to give them everything that you give them. They don't want to give you what you give them, but they still want you to give it them. It's a very unfair situation, because with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, if we put these two together, and especially in this context, this talks about someone who's out for themselves, who likes their comfort. They don't care that other people have to work for their comfort. They're okay with that. Actually, they prefer that as opposed to them having to work for it. They like things just right, but they don't think about anyone else. They don't think about anyone else. They like the attention. They like everyone looking at them and being in awe. And they don't care that it's not fair. They're not going to go around saying, oh, but I didn't do this. Or, oh, I didn't do this by myself. They're not going to say that. They'll be like, yeah, I'm awesome. Awesome. With the moon in the foundation, we have the Knight of Cups. So there's been a lot of, this is that type of situation where they hold on to you, they breadcrumb you. That means, giving you a little bit just so that you don't go away, but then they pull back again. When you talked about how you're not happy, they didn't really take it seriously. When you talked about leaving or quitting, they would do something, a little gesture that in the grander scheme of things, let's be honest, doesn't really mean anything. Because they should be doing so much more. And also, they shouldn't have to wait for you to say that you want to leave and you've got one foot at the door for them to actually do something. You know what I mean? But again, it's just for the sake of how it looks with the Knight of Cups and the Moon. It's just for the sake of how it makes them look. They don't actually, this is horrible, but they don't actually care about how you feel. They care about, oh, if they're going to go, how's that going to make me look? Or if they're going to go, everyone's going to know that I'm not actually the one who did everything because she or he is not going to be here anymore. I'm going to have to do it. I can't do it like that. So every time you talked about leaving or quitting, they would do something, give you something, or make a promise that they never keep, right? With the Queen of Wands in the past, yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. This started off as something that was very, very tempting, very alluring with the Queen of Wands. But then what happened is the Ace of Swords. So many things happened, or the same thing happened so many times, that it opened your eyes to the situation. And for others, this can be that third party, and that doesn't necessarily have to be another person they cheat with. It can be where they focus too much on their work, or they focus too much on their family, like extended family, or they focus too much on their own goals, and that's affecting your relationship. It takes away from the relationship. So that's third party energy. That's what I mean. And for others of you, this could be the conversation where someone is offering you something that is tempting, that is alluring. It makes you look at where you are and think, oh, that's so much better. So what am I doing here then? Okay, so that sparked, that realization sparks everything. And then we have the World with the Death card. So the energy of completion once again in the Four of Cups. The energy of completion, the energy of, okay, I see I need to make a change here. Okay, I see I need to let this go. With the Four of Cups, this is a situation where whoever this is has a hold on you. They know what to say. They know how to act to get something out of you or to make you think something or have a particular reaction. Because with the Four of Cups, even though you've tried this so many times, and even though you've had that realization of this isn't right and it's not what I deserve, you're still questioning yourself. Am I doing the right thing? Am I being fair? Am I hurting them? Because that's just the person you are. But trust me, this person does not deserve your care. It's got to that point. I'm not saying they never did, but I'm saying based on how things are, they don't deserve you to care about them like this. They don't deserve you. You're thinking about, am I doing the right thing for both of us? They're thinking just about themselves. And they don't care. There's not a feeling in their mind here, how they feel. There's none of that. So you're thinking about yourself, you're thinking about them, you're thinking about the situation together, and it just makes you feel so bad. And I feel like that's, hi, Witch World Traveler, that's what happened in the past as well. And that's why it's been an on again, off again, or an ongoing cycle. Okay? So in the position representing yourself, how you see yourself, we have the Six of Cups and the King of Swords. So I feel like there's been a sobering up. That's what I get with this. I feel like in the past, either the fact that you have children together or the fact that you have a lot of history together or the fact that at one time it was wonderful between the two of you, that has been what has been holding you back. And that has been what kept you from making a change. However, with this King of Swords, you're in a different mindset now. You see the truth of the situation, no matter how painful or hurtful or unfair. And you are ready to take the good times and like take them with you in your heart, but at the same time, cut ties. In your environment, we have, okay, the Temperance card and the Star and the King of Cups. You have something in your environment or someone in your environment that is your true wish come true. Yeah, your true wish fulfilled. But like I say, it's not with the person you're with now, or the person that still has a hold on you. It's not them. They're not the one. They're not the one. And I do see you taking time to contemplate which way you're going to go. So for some of you, you've been dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whatever that is in their chart, and you've got a water sign offering you what you truly desire, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you've been dealing with the water sign that also have fire in their chart, and then there's this air sign offering you what you truly deserve. With the Nine of Cups in your hopes and fears, we have the Five of Pentacles. You're afraid of making a mistake. You're afraid of being unfair. You're afraid of being alone. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because that's what goes through our mind every time we're in this situation. And it's never true, is it? So basically, you hope the fact that you've been trying to have your wish fulfilled with this person that you're with, or in this situation that you're in, and you've held on to that so many times, and you've tried to make it work so many times, that is what has depleted you with the Five of Pentacles, and it will continue to do so until they take everything from you, and then they will leave. Sorry to be blunt, but that's the message. I feel like you are your own undoing, is what I heard. So you are, what is it? It's like you're killing yourself over making it work with this person, and they don't even care. It's horrible, but that's what this is. They don't even care. They think, of course, that's what they're supposed to do. And in the outcome with the Seven of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles. So weighing up your options, you're going to choose at least two to look at more closely. The Hermit. And you'll take some time to yourself to figure things out, to figure out what you want to do, to figure out where to go. Wheel of Fortune. This is true change that is happening for you right now to happen. And the Six of Pentacles, because the next situation you find yourself in, relationship, job, whatever, will be fair. You will get what you give, and you will be given what you deserve, whether it's with love or with a situation, a job, or whatever. And what I find interesting is that this ties in a little bit to the weekend message I just did, because it talks about the same kind of thing, right? We see there's some information, there's some realization or an offer coming in that makes us think, and it makes us realize that the situation we're in is unfair, to say the least. And now we have this choice to make of do I ignore what I learned? Do I ignore what is being offered to me and continue to stay in this situation, hoping it turns around for the better? Or do I cut ties with this and accept the fact that my true fulfillment is not with this person or in this situation? You cannot have everything you wish for and deserve while staying in this situation. They are not compatible. And I do making some changes. Either you're making changes, so you choose to cut ties with this and go in a different direction. If you do not, if you still take time to consider, if you're still back and forth, if you still give the situation more time, it will end anyway, but it will be a lot more painful. Okay? And it may involve them just choosing someone else, just like that, like it's nothing. Okay? And leaving you in the Five of Pentacles with depression, sorrow, feeling like you're not good enough, maybe even losing money, having to pick yourself back up and fast, in order to keep going. So I don't know what the planets are doing. I'm not an astrologer, but this feels like the energy of Pluto. And we do have the Death card here representing Scorpio ruled by Pluto. It feels like Pluto is doing something in your chart. It has to do, for some of you, it's in your first house of how you see yourself, your worth, etc. For some of you, it's in, the seventh house? Yeah, seventh house of partnerships and marriage, alliances, etc. And for those of you, it's in your work house. Is it the 10th? 10th or 6th? Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. You go follow your favorite astrologer and see if you can get more information. But I hope this makes sense and I hope it helps. Dealing with this currently, if not, you will be soon. Okay. So guys, let me know. Mariam, it's like a general that's meant to resonate with everybody watching or most people watching, because it's meant to feel like a personal reading. But yeah, let me know how it resonates, which parts of it. Again, for some of you, this hasn't happened yet, but it will. Six of Cups, they're just confirming a soulmate relationship, whether they're a romantic partner, a friend, family member, in a work situation. That is transforming, well, rather ending. Okay. So I'll leave it there with that. And I'll do a few questions. Okay, so let's see. Which world traveler? What's your life purpose? Does it involve travel? You feel an ending, Mariam? That's definitely the energy that we're picking up on here. So which world traveler, what is her life purpose? Does it involve travel? Life purpose, which world traveler? I would say yes, it involves travel. So we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they are saying with the Six of Cups as well, you already know what it is, but you've been avoiding actually fully embracing it, because we have the Hierophant and the Chariot. So it might involve, something that you would have to be by yourself or work for yourself or separate from the crowd or separate from what family think you should do, or from just following the footsteps that have been assigned to you, and you have to follow your own path. And with the Chariot, yes, it absolutely can be something to do. Travel with the Chariot and the Hierophant can be something to do with teaching, or you traveling and learning so that then you can teach others. But yeah, it definitely involves travel. Let's see. Okay. Mariam, what do you see for Mariam's career? Should she stay or should she go? Should Mariam stay where she is or should she go? So we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So if you haven't had an offer, know that it is coming. You are the Empress currently, so know that you're manifesting, you're attracting. So get yourself out there. I know you've probably been doing this already. Talk to people, apply, get your face out there. If you were to stay where you are, we have the Six of Pentacles. So it's a situation where you get what you give, but it feels like the passion is not there anymore, like the spark isn't there anymore. It's like, yes, it pays the bills. Yes, I'm happy with the perks, but I feel like I need more or I want more. If you were to look for another job, you do have the Star. And with the Star, this is your true wish being fulfilled. This is getting everything you deserve and more. So I would start looking, actively looking, if you haven't been so already. And I feel like I want to say it's something different than what you're doing. It's something, look for a job where it's what you want to do. It's what you're passionate about. It's what you believe in. Because there's that component to this. Because that would also like feed you. It's not just, it won't be just about the money. With the current one, it's about the money. It's about the perks. It's okay. But there's no love. There's no passion. There's no spark. Whereas your next job, if you were to start looking now, actively looking, don't hold yourself back. Just take a chance, right? Don't think about, well, I probably would never get this, and you don't even apply. Just go for it. And you'll have a job offer fairly quickly. Yeah, look, 10 of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Sun. It's going to be your true wish fulfilled and everything that you deserve. Yeah. Okay. And Alexandra. Just go for it, Mariam. It's just around the corner. You just have to reach for it. Alexandra. Is your health improving? Will I feel better? Reach out and let's talk about it, Alexandra. Is Alexandra's health improving? You're very welcome, Mariam. Go for it. Just go for it. Honestly, it's right there for you. So, oh no, that was the Nine of Wands. Whatever. 4 of Cups, the Star, and the 6 of Wands. This is the 6 of Wands. So Alexandra, your health, it will improve because you have the Star there and the 6 of Wands. It will improve, but you have to, you're in two minds about things, and emotionally you're invested in too many places. And it's starting to eat away at you with the 4 of Cups. And that's why you feel the sense of sorrow, of loss, of emptiness, of you're not happy. You don't really know what you could do to fix it. Or King of Swords and the 7 of Wands, it's where you need to take control of your own thoughts. And you need to be honest with yourself. Because you already know the truth of a situation that you're running over and over again in your mind. You already know the truth of it, okay? But because you're allowing yourself to get lost in these feelings, that's why you feel like you're sinking and you don't really know how to get out. But focus on, with 7 of Wands, the High Priestess and the King of Swords, focus on the fact that, okay, what are the facts? What are the facts here? Was I happy? No, I wasn't. Do I feel like I deserve better? Yes, I do. Was that the right situation for me? No, it really wasn't. I wasn't happy. So why do I keep mourning it? It's okay to mourn something as we let it go, but don't dwell on it because it creates this feeling of emptiness. All right, so reach out, Alexandra, and let's talk about it. And one divine tarot. Should I proceed with the investments I'm interested in? Anything for me? You're very welcome. Okay. Nice. I'm going to do one divine tarot and unicorn healing house, and then I'll call it a day. Okay, so that I can just go rest, get some food, and then come back on later. So one divine tarot. Should I proceed with the investments I'm interested in? Should she proceed with the investments? So we have the Tower, the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have then the Eight of Wands and the Strength card. I feel like Death card and the Magician. The investments are not a bad idea, but I feel like it's due to the fact that you don't fully know what needs to happen with the Magician. You don't fully know how to work the system, if that makes sense. That you're going to encounter some obstacles, some blockages, some delays that are going to make you question yourself. But if you, with the Magician and the Emperor, take charge of things, like, okay, let me talk to someone. Let me talk to someone who's done this. Let me get some facts under my belt. Let me figure out how to work the system. If you go into it with confidence and like, I need to learn more about this because I need to know how to work this, then you can have progress with it. The Eight of Wands and the Strength card. And it can be a good investment. But I feel like you can't go in it like with, let me just put a toe in the water and see what happens. Because it won't go well and you'll get discouraged. But it won't, the reason why it doesn't go well or it doesn't go according to plan or it's not a perfectly happy experience is because you need more information and you need to learn how to work it, how to work the system. It's like, I don't know if you have to deal with banks, lenders, investors, if you have to do like a business plan, if they're looking for particular words, if they're looking for particular numbers. So what I would say is it's not that this is a bad investment. It could be great. It could be something that's a strong investment for you for a long time. You just kind of have to go into it prepared. Okay, so talk to people who've done it, get some expert advice, and then go for it. Okay, so I hope that helps. You have to be very, very much in a go-getter attitude and energy and not taking no for an answer to make these investments work for you. Okay, and Unicorn Healing House. How you doing? I don't think you've commented before, so thanks for reaching out. And thanks for watching. So I want to know if my current job will be permanent or I have to look for something else. Well, your cards flew out. So we have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles. So in terms of a job being made permanent or not, you do want to see the Hierophant, which I do. So I'm tempted, very tempted to say that yes, you will be made permanent. Yeah, we also have the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. I'm seeing this as victory. And the Four of Pentacles for me is staying where you are, right? Putting down roots type energy. And with the Hierophant, for me, that's becoming part of the system. It's becoming part of the corporation. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to invest in you. They're going to keep you, is what I want to say. So just keep up the good work. Don't slack on the work and don't feel like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be permanent or not, so I'm not try so hard. Try extra hard because the important people who decide this are watching you now, okay? And I feel like you carry on, you do the work, you be as efficient as you've ever been or more because they're impressed with you. And they're working on making you permanent already. Good luck. You're very welcome. Okay, guys. So those are the messages. That's the reading. The boys are asleep. They've had their breakfast twice because you have to keep feeding them. Otherwise, they tear down the house. Thanks for asking. So I'll leave it there. Let me know in the comments, because I got to go now, but let me know in the comments what you think about this type of reading, where it's like I'm intending it for it to feel like a personal reading. So that means for you to resonate with the message, for it to make sense to you, and what you're dealing with, what you're experiencing. So I'm interested in your feedback. So I'm looking forward to reading your comments on it, if it helps. And it was intended to be a bit of a shorter reading, but I still got it 40 minutes. But at least it's not like, it's less than an hour, isn't it? So we're making progress. But I'll leave it here, and I'll be back a little bit later on, okay, to do a reading going through the signs and everything. It'll be another live, so hope to see you there. All right. So thanks, guys, for joining. Thanks for participating. Looking forward to your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye for now.